Hello Pisces, welcome to Yo Tarot and welcome to your reading. It's going to be a general reading, it's going to be a timeless reading, and it's good for all strong placements in Pisces. So Sun, Moon and Rising. Right, we're going to start with a rune card, and it's that one, look. And it's Perthrow. Okay. So let's move it there. Right, we're also going to get you a witch's rune. I dig really deep. Oh my gosh. And you have, wow, the sun. Okay, so these two together are pretty mind-blowing, to be honest. Let's just get these straight. Put them in the middle there. So look, Perthrow, a card of the unexpected. And that can be either good or it can be a negative situation. But with this sun coming out, I think it's going to be a very, very good situation, like something spectacular is about to happen. It can be anything. It can be good health, success, vitality, happiness, joy, growth, achievement, clarity. Who knows? We won't know until we get some more cards. Let's get a couple of these then to get some more answers. Right, I'm going to take that one. We have freedom. Wow, lovely. And we have record. So there's a sense here of some sort of liberation from something. You're about to enter a new cycle that is freeing you from some aspect that's been holding you back. And with the record card, you're being asked to write things down. Now, this can be writing down your dreams. What I like to do is write down my downloads. Now, I realised that I was having all these ideas and all these thoughts and all these things going through my head at all strange times. And then, I don't know, 20 minutes later, the next day, I could remember that I had a great idea, but I couldn't remember what it was. So I started to write it down. So it could be something like that for you, whether it's your ideas, whether you think it's downloads, whether it's dreams, whatever it is, you're being asked to record it because there might be some sort of pattern or clarity coming through with what you write down. And I mean, something unexpected is happening. You have the sun rune shining over the whole reading and you have freedom. So let's get some more cards and see where this reading is going, because so far it is looking really, really positive. Right, there's our first card. We have the Willow. And there's our second card. We have Hilarion. Do you know, I feel like you are about to experience a period of growth. And it's as if you're going to gain some clarity around this that's going to bring you a sense of freedom. There's a sense of calmness here with this Willow card, but there's also a sense of strength and a real firm foundation from which you're going to grow more from, if that makes sense. Now, that can be in any area of your life, it can be in all areas. But I think you're going to realise you are now at a point where you're ready for the next stage, or the next level, or the next project. And it's been hidden from you for a while. That's the feeling I'm getting. You've known about it, but you haven't quite been able to work it out or get a clear picture. But now you're able to, because you've got this sun rune here, and it's showing you the way. That's the feeling I'm getting. You now know the path that you want to take, and you feel ready for it with this Willow card, and it will give you freedom, and you are going to feel free. You're feeling liberated. And with this Hilarion card is a card of scientific research. It's a card of mediumship. And I really feel that this is why you need to record your ideas. There's some form of inventiveness going on inside of you, and I think by recording your ideas, recording your dreams or your visions, your thoughts, your feelings, whatever it is, I think you're going to give yourself clarity and direction. Now, these two things might be connected, or they could be two separate parts of your life. I'm getting the feeling that they're connected. I feel you're reaching a point within yourself, feeling confident and feeling ready to actually initiate some of these ideas, some of these thoughts, some of these feelings. And it could be a new career path, it could be a new adventure, it could be a new project, a business, anything. But there's a real sense here that it's something you've toiled with, you've thought about it, but you hadn't put any of it into action. I feel like now the time is right and you're ready to do it. And to be honest, I feel like the pathway ahead is being illuminated. Okay then, Pisces, let's get you some tarot cards. Right, can we get a card then, please, for the Willow for Pisces? Thank you. And we have the Queen of Air. And I always see the Queen of Air as someone who speaks her truth, but she knows what she wants, this Queen. She's very focused. In fact, she's so focused that she will even put her own personal relationships to one side to achieve her goals. Extremely intelligent and wise, and has impeccable communication skills. Very, very articulate, very organised, and very, very determined. And this is the feeling that I'm getting here. It's like you just know now that you're ready, that you're in the right place, that you have the skills, the tools, whatever it is, the resources that you need to follow this path. That's the feeling I'm getting. Okay, let's get you a card then for freedom. I'm going to take this one, just sticking out. And we have the Ace of Water. Okay, this freedom here is about you following your heart's desires. There is a new beginning coming up ahead that is going to be fulfilling and meaningful. This could be a very creative energy. It could be a romantic energy. But this is something that your heart is longing for, and you are now free to follow it. Some of you may have actually been single and are now pursuing a relationship. That's very possible here with these cards. You're now ready. Because sometimes the Queen of Air can represent somebody that's divorced or single. And this very well could be you pursuing a relationship, but it doesn't have to be. Like I said, this is the freedom for you to pursue whatever you wish. Okay, let's get you a card then, Pisces, for the Perthrow rune and the Sun rune. There it is. The Queen of Earth. Lots of Queen energy here. So look, the Queen of Self-Care. With the Queen of Earth being here, there is a feeling, it's like what I said before about you've laid a very strong foundation and you're now at a point where you're able to act upon it. You're now ready to take the next step because you've worked for it. Well, again, it doesn't have to be career, but whatever you've put in, you are now ready to benefit from it. It's interesting because the Queen of Earth is somebody that's invested in herself, whether that is time or finances. She's got herself into a good position. She's not really the type to take risks. But with it coming under Perthrow, I just feel like a opportunity almost presents itself and everything slots into place and you're just in the right position to now do whatever this is that's presenting itself to you. In fact, the Queen of Earth is symbolising that you're putting yourself first. This is something that you need to do for yourself. And that feels very, very important here. Okay, let's get you a card then, Pisces, for a record. There it is. And we have the Five of Water. Okay. You know, with this card coming here under record, I think it would be very beneficial for you to actually work out what it is that you want to release. What do you want to be free of? What do you want to liberate yourself from? Because I feel that's what you're doing. Whatever disappointments and hardships and difficulties you have had in your past, and it is your past because the Five of Water is dwelling on past negativity, I think you need to make a very conscious effort to actually give yourself permission as well, but to keep track, because we can work on things, but you know, there might be other things as well that we need to work on. And I think if you make a list of your top priorities that you want to remove from your life, then you'll have a much better direction, much better clarity on how to do it. Okay, I'm very interested to get a card for Hilarion. So, Can we have a card then? One more card for Pisces, please. And there it is. The Queen of Water. Wow, crikey. It's a lot of queens. It's a lot of queens. With this queen coming under Hilarion, I feel like this is your psychic gifts, your mediumship gifts coming into play here. I think there's an element of you really digging deep into your subconscious, into your soul really, into yourself, and really working out where you want to go. And I think you're going to find that. I think you're going to find exactly where you want to go. Let's have a look at the bottom of the deck. Oh, gosh. I mean, this is ridiculous. Ridiculously good, of course. Yeah, you've got the Sun. Wow. My goodness me. Let's put that here. Over this side here. Hopefully that will fit in all right. Not quite. Let's move these up a bit. Wow, I can't believe this. This is amazing. This just feels like a lot of soul searching, but with a fantastic outcome. That is beautiful. Yeah, you know, your path is being illuminated. It really is. And, like I said, for a lot of you, I think this is, yeah, I mean, you're probably all relying on your intuition. I think intuition is very heightened. But I feel for some of you, there are some other more powerful skills and talents that you have, you know, psychic abilities. This is about you. This is about doing what your heart desires, putting yourself first, and like I said, almost cutting away everything that is, well, that's not going to benefit you to achieve your goal. So what I want to do, Pisces, is I do want to get a clarifying card for each one of these cards as well for you. So can we have a card, please, for the Queen of Air for Pisces? Okay, we'll take that one. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. My goodness me. That's amazing. You know, some of you may have come into some sort of money. It's very possible, and that's what's given you the freedom to pursue a new direction or something that you've always wanted. But others of you may be pursuing this new business or financial venture of some sort that you know is going to grow into something very, very stable. But there's a new beginning here, and it is connected to finances in one way or another. Let's get you a card for the Ace of Water. Can we have a card then for Pisces for the Ace of Cups, please? Oh, thank you. Let me put them down. We have the Page of Cups. Wow. Do you know, for some of you, this is a relationship. For others of you, this is a creative pursuit. It wouldn't surprise me if there's an offer coming in, and that's the unexpected part for you. It can be a romantic offer. It can be an invite to absolutely anything. But it's something that's really connected to your heart's desires, because it's with the Ace of Cups. It's on top of the Ace of Cups. This opportunity, these desires, this new beginning, this is a very Piscean energy. This is something that is right up your street. It really is. Okay, let's get a card then for the Queen of Earth. Can we have a card, please, for the Queen of Pentacles for Pisces, please? Take that one. And we have the Five of Cups. This is what it's all about, you know. This is what you're leaving behind. Because you now have the Five of Cups twice. You are making an absolutely conscious decision to no longer allow these past disappointments, upsetments, failures, mistakes, whatever you want to call them, you are not allowing them to hold you back any longer. And you know, I really do feel that you have felt these for a long, long time. And now you can see a way out. Your path is illuminated. Okay, you've got the sun twice. Wow. Let's get you a card then for the Five of Water. Can we have a card for Pisces, please? I mean, I'm loving this because this feels like finally you can see the way out. It's lovely. That's been really, really powerful. Thank you. And you have the Two of Pentacles. And I find this quite interesting because, yes, it means balance. And I think that's exactly what you've been yearning for. I really do. I think you've been putting your energy into something far too much and it's drained you for whatever your reasons. I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't have done it, but you've craved this more varied and interesting and exciting lifestyle, and you haven't been able to do that. And that is what's coming. But I'm also drawn here to the infinity symbol, which is representing infinite possibilities, which is why I feel as well that you need to be recording this. In fact, for some of you, you need to be journaling it and writing it down so that you can really feel the full impact of what you're doing to transform your life. I think that will be of great benefit for some of you. You know, this feels really, really big. Yeah, it feels like a really big step. And because it's a really big step, I think you're being urged to just take it slowly, nice and easy, ease yourself into it. But you definitely have more harmonious energy and calmness coming in. Okay, so Pisces, let's get you one last card. Can we have a card for the Queen of Water? Your card, Pisces, male or female? I'm taking that one. Yeah. Beautiful. This is it. And at the bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. Okay. I think you're being divinely guided here to do this. I really do. It's like a calling. It might have been something you know, that's just been niggling away at you. And you've just not been able to get it out of your mind. And I think you've realised that this is either connected to your purpose or to your soul's calling. But here you have it. Wow. What an amazing card to have. Well, you got an Ace of Pentacles here at the beginning, and now you've got an Ace of Wands here at the end. Wow. This is amazing. You know, you're going to feel like a new person. You are going to feel energized, and I think you really are going to feel that sense of freedom. It's like you're going to become alive again, awake all of a sudden. Yeah, I actually feel like this is a journey of self-discovery to some extent. You're taking a sort of a calculated risk, really, because that element of it being unexpected has just so happened to coincide with it practically being okay, if that makes sense. I think there's a bit of a coincidence there, and you're unexpectedly finding yourself saying, right, the time is now, the time is right, the path has been illuminated, I do it now or never, and I'm going for it. And you are absolutely going to love it with this Ace of Wands. It's beautiful, it's exciting, it's creative. You're going to be able to put past hurts and disappointments behind you, and it feels like for once you are able to pursue things that really, really interest you with that Hilarion card. Pisces, all I can say is hats off to you, because this is sensational what you're about to do. It really is. It takes guts and bravery to get up and do something completely different to what you or anybody else around you is doing. You are not going to regret it. You've got the Sun twice, you've got the Ace of Wands. What else could you wish for? You really couldn't. What an adventure. Pisces, if this reading has resonated, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know, please, what this is all about, what you are about to embark on. Take care, and I'll see you soon.